The conditions were met, and on July 11th, 1972, the match began.
Game one's an amazing game. Bobby plays a move that club players know not to play. He takes a pawn with his bishop. A rook pawn allows his bishop to be trapped.
The mistake cost Bobby the first game.
Well, I think he blundered. I think that's pretty clear. I think he was disturbed by some TV towers hanging over him.
There was a man by the name of Chester Fox who had camera rights, and he had to wrap the cameras in burlap. Fisher said he could hear the cameras. He even said he heard the cameras when they weren't turned on.
Mr. Fox, yes. If it's not the noise that's bucking Mr. Fisher, what could it then be?
I don't think anybody can tell you other than Bobby Fischer, and maybe he can tell you.
Bobby insisted that the cameras be removed. The Icelanders refused. Game 2 also went to Spassky by forfeit.
Lost two.
The championship is a best of 24, with both players earning a half point for a draw. The first to 12.5 points is the victor.
Tremendous disadvantage. Should be behind 2-0 at the start of the match.
That's 5-0 in the last inning. It's a very, very big hole.
But Bobby was unwavering, and he refused to continue unless the cameras were removed.
They end up moving Game 3 into a tiny little room at the back, which is normally used for table tennis. And it was possibly Boris Spassky's big mistake.
The Russians understood that once Spassky, they said, don't give it to him. Don't let him take control of his demands. Don't let it become his match, his tournament.
Mr. Spassky, are you happy with the arrangement for today's game?
He didn't need to agree to it. He could have stuck to his guns, and Fischer would have forfeited World Championship, and Spassky would have remained World Champion.
Instead, Bobby seized the momentum, winning Game 3.
That was a tremendous moment because it's the first time in his life Fischer had beaten Spassky. And it also indicated to us that Spassky wasn't quite on his game. He may have been rattled by all the shenanigans that had already happened.
I don't think Fischer deliberately played psychological games, but the effect of his demands was to psychologically destroy his opponents.
He won 6.5 out of his next 8 games, which it just doesn't make any sense against a player of Spassky's caliber.
The Soviets even begin to wonder whether the CIA are poisoning